to another episode of Food Strip. This is episode...
Who fucking cares? No, who knows? Honestly, I really don't.
I don't know. But
I don't know
it's
either.
a number.
It's like 7,
it's less
8.
than 10.
I think we're up there.
Yeah, we're getting up there now.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Been fun so far.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah. Sadly, for today's episode, Becky did not go to this restaurant.
The factor is not
But I promise
here.
you she's coming back.
Yeah, she'll be here.
She's coming back. She had a blast doing it.
I think so.
It was
so.
a lot of
I
fun.
hope everyone enjoyed it. I did.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
Had a blast.
Mm-hmm.
But this restaurant that we're going to today,
Yeah.
there was not a chance in hell Becky was going to find something she liked at this restaurant.
No, the spice level was beyond a 10.
Not just the spice level.
Mm-hmm.
Just the menu of offerings were not the types of food she would have
I
liked.
think when you asked her, do you want to go, and you sent her the menu, she was like, fuck no.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, which is fine. But
Yeah. But I
think
mean,
there was something she could have enjoyed there,
she
right?
probably could have. I know. I can take a second
That's fine.
browse through the menu.
That's fine.
To look at where maybe when we're looking at here to
that's
see
right,
what
that's right.
what it was. But
Do you conveniently just have that pulled up?
I do. I have the menu. It doesn't mean
Look
I
at me
can
not
read
prepared.
it too well.
Surprise.
I mean, there's
there it is.
fried rice and French fries.
Okay,
so
perfect.
I feel like
as soon as you said French fries, done. Sold.
so the restaurant we went to was a night market or night plus market.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say it's night market.
I think it's just night market,
Right.
But there's a plus in there if you're searching for it.
Yeah. It's in the Virgin Hotel.
At the Virgin Hotel,
Which you had never been to, right?
I've never been to the Virgin Hotel.
Okay, what'd you
before.
think?
No.
Let's recap the hotel.
You know what? I liked it.
It was fine, right?
It's a fine hotel, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit, even though it's on the Strip, it's not. It wasn't super busy. Even
That's
though
what I
on the
love
weekend,
about it. I love that it's quiet.
Even though
there
there
were
was-
actually quite a few people there.
There was quite a few, but it wasn't as busy as heading to something like a Caesars on the weekend, which is absolutely a shit show.
Oh, no fucking thank you.
Yeah. So this was a pretty good. They call it a Thai drinking food. I guess I didn't realize that that's sort of Thai drinking food.
Drinking food?
Basically, it's like Thai tapas. It's kind of a way
Is
to think
it?
about it. They want you to have everything to be a shareable plate. Like that's like their whole
that's
thing.
what it is. Yeah. So we're doing family style here. That's how this goes.
Right. So yeah, maybe more like Thai Italian style or
Which I wasn't aware of because the first time I went there, I think I was staying at the Virgin Hotel and a little staycation. And that was the only place that was open. I was like, all right, fine, I'll do it. And I fucking love it.
great.
It's so good.
Absolutely. I was looking forward to it. I actually didn't know you had gone until we had gotten there. We were talking about it.
Yeah.
But it's very unassuming when you walk in, though, because
Correct.
it's just you're in the Virgin Hotel, and it's just one of those restaurants that just is kind of open to the casino floor.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really look like much.
No, so it looks like looks like cafeteria tables
Yes,
with
it does.
with a bar.
It does.
But the bar itself looks kind of interesting, but that's
About it.
It's a casino bar, right?
Where we sat, I wish we would have sat in the spot that was next to us because it had like all these mirrors and it was like gold chandelier and all that stuff. But I
Yeah.
think that's where they put large parties. I believe.
They were putting all the small parties. They were putting all of us
mean,
together in one clump.
We were all there, right? We looked like the poor people.
Let's keep all of them together so you don't have to walk
Pretty
very
much.
far. Was kind of the situation going on.
Much.
We
I'm not
sat
mad
down.
at it though. I'm not mad at it.
Fine, whatever.
It was great.
It was. We weren't there for just the ambiance. This is strictly something for hey, let's find a Thai place, a noodle place that we can go to on the Strip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is what that was. So but I feel like that restaurant, the whole like restaurant open to the casino floor is where I'm seeing a lot of restaurants doing more of. They're doing less of the like closing off the restaurant, more of like finding a way to open it up. Is that just strictly to get people from the casino floor to come into the restaurant?
Yeah, absolutely. Because obviously the menu doesn't do this restaurant justice at all.
Right.
You know, you can walk up and you can take a look at the menu, decide if you want to be there or not. But
the menu looks cheap.
It does.
It looks cheap.
It does, but I think that's part of the appeal to this restaurant, though.
Right, but
for
no
me.
one's going to walk up and go, "Ooh, great food," because the menu looks cheap.
It looks like street food to me, right? Like just like very simple, easy
Yeah.
food, but it's not. No.
Well, it's in that classic kind of diner red folder with
Right.
metal edges.
And I will tell you that I wish it was a little more closed off. I wish it was a little bit more exclusive because it's such a good restaurant. I think the ambiance and the vibe is thrown off a little bit from
Right.
it being open.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
Yeah, it didn't win many stars for me on the ambiance, but I was
No.
just trying to figure out if that's just
No.
kind of the direction that a lot of these smaller casino restaurants are going, just from a foot traffic.
Maybe.
Which I get it, but
Maybe.
it would be nice. That's I think that's a part of the problem I think sometimes with strip restaurants is if you know you're going there on purpose, it's like, well, you're never going to get sort of a quiet dining experience. It's going to be the loud casino experience for the most part.
Yeah.
Even most steakhouses on the strip, I feel like suffer from that. Like I'm
Yes.
thinking of like Strip and Mandalay is all completely open.
It is open.
Completely.
Isn't it?
You can like it looks like a lobby bar, but it's actually a steakhouse.
That's right.
An exception to that, though, is there's a steakhouse in, of course, now I can't think of the name of the hotel, the Cosmopolitan, and it's completely in a back corner. Like you wouldn't even know it's there.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know.
I've never
hit
eaten at
and
the
miss.
Cosmopolitan.
Oh, no?
I've been through quite a few times. Oh, wait, I lied. I've been to Egg Slut.
I was gonna say there is a breakfast place.
Egg Slut
I was just
is
about to bring up Egg
fucking
Slut.
amazing.
We have to do an episode on Egg Slut.
Maybe,
a
but I
breakfast
think we're gonna
special.
have to be hungover for that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because that's the best spot to
I
be
mean-
hungover. Egg Slut and where did we go for the bao buns? Where did we go?
Oh, the
I'd like to
Proper
be,
Eats.
I'd like to be hungover there.
Yeah.
because you've got everything.
And that
you
is
need.
open in the mornings. So
It is, right?
that's right, because
Was
they
it
actually
like
have a dedicated
7, 8
breakfast
o'clock,
place, 7, 8
something
o'clock in
like
the morning.
that?
Yeah.
Something like perfect. If
Right.
you're hungover. Where were we going with that story? I don't know.
Open restaurants.
Oh, yeah. It just needed a wall right there, right? Right there, because it almost looks like patio seating inside.
Although
It's kind of strange.
Although I feel like I wouldn't have been mad had we been sitting on those very edge seats. I feel like because then you're sitting, eating, and watching the people in the casino. Which that would be kind of fun.
No, yeah, you're right.
But we were sitting where it was obvious that it wasn't closed off, but we were halfway in the restaurant. So it was sort of it's
Yeah, it was a little weird.
It's a little weird.
It was a little weird.
But I think that's just the way that
yeah,
strip restaurants are going nowadays.
that's just kind of how it works.
yeah. Got to know what you're getting into.
You know. Okay, so where are we going? Oh, well, we always start with cocktails, do we
We
not?
did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to pull up the cocktail menu. I have a terrible photo of it, but I'm going to try to read here what's going on. I had the Night Market Espresso Teeny. All right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The dirty water looking.
It looked like dirty fucking bath water. I'm sorry. Okay, so one of my clients is actually listening to our podcast. Thank you so much. Love you. But she's like, "Can you not drop the F-bomb so much, please?" And it's a part of my vernacular. Like I can't
Especially when it's dirty fucking dishwater.
fucking help it. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't because it was dirty bath water.
It was. It looked nasty. When they dropped
It
that off,
did.
I went, well, I win the drinks game again. Because what did you just get?
I know. But
But I mean, if they've got, I think that part of it is that was.
I'm sure you've got a photo. We've got a photo.
We do.
of it, right? I mean,
I don't know if that was the type of Irish whiskey they used. If the cream, I don't really know. I've never seen a.
you know what I'm going to say it was? I'm going to say it was the coconut cream that made it that cloudy, weird
That may have been.
kind of situation.
But I mean, most espresso martinis aren't using Irish whiskey. They're using
True that.
vodka.
A vodka.
Which is
right?
a clear liqueur. So you've got a brown liqueur
Right.
and then the cream
Right.
and then the coffee, whatever JF Harden's espresso that they're using
I have
in there. No idea
what that is, but
So-
we'll Google it later.
Yeah.
It might be fun. But as soon as it touched my lips, I was like, oh, I was pleasantly surprised.
Pretty good.
Yeah. For bath water. It wasn't
Can't complain
bad.
about the
You know what I
bathwater
mean?
quality when
And
it was
I've had
actually
worse
there.
in my mouth. So let's be real about the situation. So then you had
I had the Mai Tai.
You did. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Pretty Fly for my... No, wait. No, wrong restaurant. Sorry about it.
Not that one. This one was really good.
Look, you fucking won. See? Okay. It's
You
the
mean-
F-bomb. I can't do it.
I mean, I thought both drinks tasted really good.
Yeah, they were great.
Mine, the presentation was fantastic. But
And that's what got me.
yeah,
No, yeah. Yours was the better cocktail. Let's be real.
all around.
I will say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was very happy with it. Mai Tais can get way too sweet, as we discovered with the Pretty Fly for a Mai Tai from was that Crossroads, I believe.
Crossroads,
yeah,
yeah.
that can be way too sweet. This one was not. It actually had a little bit of a citrusy edge to it, so I was happy with that.
I thought it was nice. Would you order it again?
I would.
If you went?
I would order
you?
it again. Yeah, I would order that again.
I would not order the martini again.
No.
No.
Just the presentation was too much.
It wasn't that. It just didn't. There was nothing about it that I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and do that. There are a couple other drinks on the menu that I would probably want to try out before that. You know.
But yeah, I was happy enough with, or I mean,
I wasn't
with the
mad.
cocktail,
I
it was
wasn't
like,
mad at it.
If I was
It
gonna have
good.
more, if I was gonna have more drinks, I feel like I would have been happy with whatever I got. For sure.
Sure. I think I would do the Paloma, to be honest with you, because there was basil, lime, and a grapefruit soda. Like, hello. The Thai Paloma.
That sounds really interesting, right?
Sold. Yeah.
The spicy daiquiri. If you're a daiquiri fan, I was really tempted to give that a try.
No, you were not.
Yeah, I was.
Did we talk about that? Seriously?
Yeah, because it's spiced rum, jalapeno, pineapple juice, strawberry, lime, and Thai chili.
That sounds like a lot of stuff in the pot.
It does, which made me go. Maybe. Then I was like, no. We're going to go back to the Mai Tai. But I was really close to ordering that one.
You know what's great is that most of the cocktails are $18.
Yeah.
I feel like I see one here. It's the Thai chili margarita. That's $20, right? So what is so special about that one? I have no idea. But
it says it's spicy.
so add an upcharge to the spice, right? We'll get to spice.
Spice is expensive.
Yes, I am.
But now, see, we talked about drinks first, but we weren't allowed, if you recall, to order our drinks first.
You're right. Okay, so how did this go down? So we sat there for a good while before somebody came over.
It was a while.
Yeah, before our server came over, and was he even our server?
So it was like a group server situation. So we had there's three different people there, and each of them came over to our table. This one gentleman just happened to be the one who ended up taking our order most of the time.
Yes.
And he said, all right, what food can I get for you? And we said,
and we're like, wait.
I'd really like to start with the drink.
Yeah.
And he said, no.
No. The food takes a while.
The food takes too long, so you want to get that in right away.
Right. And then I'll come back and take your drink order.
Right.
I was like,
so we did that. We said, fine. We put in our food.
he obviously knows, right? I mean, he's the server.
You worked there, yeah.
So
Like, all right.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
And
Sure.
Little bit aggressive
Did we even
for
have
it.
water at the table?
No.
I don't think
we didn't have
so.
water at the table.
Okay.
So we put in our
Which is a
appetizer
huge pet
order.
peeve of mine. Can I just tell
we just
you
not even
when
start with
water
water or
is not
something?
at the table first, even though I may not drink it,
It just needs to be there.
Bring some fucking water. It's a staple, right?
Right.
Tangent over. Go ahead. Keep going.
So we place our appetizer order. He puts our order in. He comes back to take our drink order, goes away, and our first appetizer shows up.
I mean, here we are.
Wait, literally shows up 30 seconds after he takes our drink order.
There were maybe 10 people in this restaurant. So you're going to tell me that the food is going to take longer than the bartender to make my cocktail?
And nope.
Probably
because
not.
we got the first appetizer thrown down. Like, great.
Right.
I wanted to enjoy a drink before I got my appetizer, but thank you. I mean, it was... We'll get to what we ordered. It was fine that one sat there for a while. That one didn't need to be hot.
No, yeah. Why was I expecting it to be warm?
I was as well.
Were you really?
Yes.
Oh, wait, we didn't even talk about that.
No, we're not there yet. Because this is all out of order. This is the problem.
Okay.
Like, they're messing up our episode because we want drinks first. We want to talk about the
we
food.
Have order here.
We have order, and it got messed up because Cranky Man wanted to have our food order in first.
Okay, so I don't necessarily think that he wasn't cranky. I just feel like he's done this so many times that he is on autopilot.
I think so.
And he's just kind of like, can you just, here, what do you want? What's your food? What do you, he just seemed like he didn't want to be there that evening.
He definitely did
So-
not. I got the same feeling.
And there were only maybe 10 to 15 people in the restaurant. So I'm
Right.
sure he's like, can you guys fucking speed this along?
Right.
please?"
This was, as opposed to Crossroads where we were there at like 5, we were there at like 8 or
Right.
9.
Yeah, it was
late.
super late. Yeah,
But they were
was.
still open for a couple of hours yet.
Yeah, but I will tell you the first couple times that I have been there, they have closed early because the business hasn't been
Okay.
there.
So maybe they were hoping, great, these guys come right in.
But it was a Friday.
Was it
wasn't
Friday?
It was a Friday night.
Friday or
Yeah, the casino was busy.
it was busy.
Busier than normal. So, look, I have those days at work. Do you not have those days
I have those
where you want to
100% have
fucking go
those days.
home?
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't necessarily deal with the public.
Yeah.
I do. So
Right.
like when I'm in that mode, I'm like, great, sure,
I mean-
cool.
I don't have to deal with the public that way, but I certainly can
You
look at
know,
my
I get
calendar
that
and be
way.
like, I think all these meetings can wait till the next day.
boom. So like I get it. I understand where he's coming from, but also you have a job to do. My
Also,
friend.
most people, when especially if they say we want drinks first, it means they want to enjoy their drink before any food shows up at the table.
Correct.
So,
Which is normally how I do things.
right, that's how most people want it.
I know when we go out, that's how we do things.
Exactly.
I want a cocktail first.
Right,
Give it to
cocktail,
me.
and then I'll look at the
Right.
appetizer menu.
A cocktail totally sets the mood for me.
So, we got our first appetizer first. Then our drinks did come. And then the sticky. Okay, we'll get to what we ordered because this was just the way the food was brought out was really weird.
Okay.
Because we ordered.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Let me get to the menu here.
Yeah.
What was it called? It was crispy.
Okay, so we
Rice.
got the crispy rice salad.
Yes.
Right. So it is crispy rice. Wait.
No, it wasn't the crispy rice salad. That's not.
No?
Don't
Yes,
think
it
so.
was.
Was it?
But it says that there's soured pork in there, but
I don't recall there being any pork in there.
there was no meat in there, period.
So no, there was supposed to be, but there wasn't.
But there was not. So it's raw
Right.
ginger, onion, peanut, cilantro, and chili. So he asked us, okay, so there's a little chili pepper by the, what do you want to call it? By the description. And so he asked us, what spice level do you guys want?
You said you want it spicy. You didn't ask for level. You
Oh,
just
he
asked us.
didn't ask
We just
for
want
level.
it spicy, and we're like,
Yeah. Well, I was like, do we? Do we want it spicy? And of course, your white ass is like, yep, give it to me. Give me all the spice. And I'm like, well, I don't. But I love spice. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know why you
but
were-
for some reason
you were
I
a
was
little
like,
tentative about it?
I don't know because the previous dishes that I have had there have been extremely over the top spicy, but I love it enough to go back for a third time, right?
right.
And so I gave in, and you're like, yeah, give us the spice. Like, come on. He's like, are you sure?
Yeah, he's looking at my
Are
transparent
you
skin,
sure?
and he's like, "This guy can't handle spice. I'll have to call 911 after I deliver the plate to the table."
I mean, that's a fact, though. That's a fact. So I was like, okay, great. Let's do it. Spice. So he brings us the crispy rice salad, and we're like, all right, here we go. Let's do it.
For us, we're like, "Wow, that took a minute and a half."
It literally took maybe 2 minutes.
It was
right?
so fast. Which clearly, this salad is just sitting there and just scoop it onto a plate.
Well,
and bring it out.
100%.
So we get that. We start to dig in, and then we get our drinks. We enjoy that a little bit, and then the sticky rice comes out.
Ooh, which we ordered 2 things of sticky rice because
To go along with the entree.
Obsessed with
Right?
sticky rice. I need rice to combat the spicy salad that we're about to have, right?
Right. But no, I think the sticky rice idea with that was to go with the entree that we ordered, which was the
Ooh, it was the noodle.
noodles, right? What exactly was it called? Good Luck Tiger Noodle.
Yeah, Good Luck Tiger Noodle, which was recommended to us from
Yeah.
the server, right? He's
Yes.
like, that's the most popular.
Yeah. So I'm like,
So,
great,
okay,
let's
we'll
get
go
some.
with that.
We'll get some sticky rice to go with that. So we get the sticky rice, and then no other food for another
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes or so.
Uh-huh.
So meanwhile, now the sticky rice that we wanted to go with our meal is now cold.
Which it doesn't matter what restaurant I've been to. Any restaurant that has sticky rice, it is served in a basket,
In a warming dish.
in a warming something or other, and this was plopped on a plate.
Yep.
Okay.
And then served us to us in the same way.
I was like, and then by the time the rest of the food got there, my sticky rice was cold and I didn't want to fucking eat it anymore.
Because, I mean, it was sticky. If you want sticky rice, this was sticky rice.
It was good rice. Don't
Like,
get me wrong.
You could
It was
pick
really
up
good.
one grain and lift the whole
It's a fact.
mat of it. So that was good,
a
but it was
fact.
cold by the time the entree showed up, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. So we dig into this crispy rice salad. And I'm ready for my mouth to be on fire. There was no spice at all.
I think compared to the expectation, there wasn't, but I could tell there was spice there. To the point where it's like, because I always all the time taste dishes and think, do people think this is spicy? And yes, I think most people would have thought it's spicy, but it was definitely not setting my mouth on fire. It wasn't giving that good
I needed
spice
that
sensation.
though. I wanted that. Like,
Right.
Let's start this off with a bang. Sorry, Boo Bang. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let's
we
start
didn't,
off
but
with
we
a
didn't
bang.
get that.
Right?
We didn't get that. But the flavor was outstanding of that rice.
Yeah.
The flavor of that was to die for.
It was so good because it was such a simple dish, but it was done correctly. I
was.
just needed more spice.
And
That was it.
I think what threw me for a loop as well was I was expecting that to be a hot salad, not a
Same.
cold salad.
Same. I was expecting it to be like a little sticky rice kind of situation.
A little bit of
right?
a hot sauce on and then the fresh ingredients. But it was all cold, which actually
Which was fine.
was fine, just not what I was expecting it to be.
Was that considered an appetizer? I don't think it was.
It's just a salad,
No, it was just a salad.
which we had which we told him we wanted as an appetizer.
Correct. Okay. Okay, you're right. You're right. Do
So-
you think it would have been different if we would have ordered it?
I don't think so.
Not
I think
as an
that's
appetizer?
just
That's
how
just
it
how it
comes.
comes,
I mean,
right?
it did say it's a salad,
Okay.
not a side. Most salads are cold.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
I mean, in retrospect, that does feel like user error on our end.
Yeah, no, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree. And I hadn't been drinking before that.
No,
either,
not
so-
long. We're 2 sips into
I
our.
mean, to my dirty bath water. Okay. So that came, and then no more than 5 minutes later, we got our egg rolls, right?
'Cause it's taking so long to get this food.
Right. Oh, right. Because I have to get your food in right
Literally,
now. I
all
have
the
to.
food and our drinks were at our table within 10 minutes of ordering.
No joke.
It was one of the fastest
10 minutes.
after we were prepped that we better get our food in right now.
Correct.
So it's going to take long.
Correct.
Which for me, when I hear someone say that, I go, they're scratch making our noodles.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
really excited about
Right?
this. So it boosted it up a level significantly for me in my brain. That then when our food was unceremoniously tossed across the restaurant and onto our plate, which we need to talk about this in a second here as well, I was a little bit let down at the speed that it arrived.
it felt a little Lotus of Siam. Like, who ordered this? I don't care. I'm going to throw it on the table.
Yeah.
Right?
It was very much. We asked him to put the dish between us. He
Right.
said great and threw it
on the side.
of the table.
Yeah, it was,
Great, thank you. I'll move it.
yeah, I appreciate it. Cool. Thank you so much. I mean, okay, so the egg rolls come out, right?
Oh, the egg rolls. Forgot
Yeah.
about the egg rolls as well.
Okay.
The egg rolls come out before the noodles, yeah.
Right. So it's a crispy roll, vegetables, Thai basil, chili, and then it's like wrapped in lettuce.
It's not even
right?
wrapped in lettuce. It's more sitting
Sitting
each
on.
half thing is sitting on a romaine lettuce leaf.
And then it says it comes with a sweet and sour sauce, and then you eat it like a taco.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm super excited about this, right? I'm like, this lettuce is going to add
Yep.
a little something to it, whatever. The lettuce does absolutely nothing.
The lettuce is just a delivery system for it,
I
right?
feel like if they would have been spicy, the lettuce would have been a nice crisp way to cut the spice. But once again, there was no spice to that.
You did get a bite with spice.
Yeah, and I feel like it was by accident.
Because none of mine,
No.
I had 2 halves. Neither of my half had any spice whatsoever.
I got one bite that I was like shit, it's fucking spicy. Okay.
Yeah.
But I was like, yes, that's what I'm looking for, right?
And I tried my second half without the lettuce, and I felt like that's actually better.
It was way
Even though,
better.
okay, my fingers are now greasy from picking up an egg roll.
Because you, of all people who don't like your fingers
Yeah.
to be dirty, right? That was kind of the best part of the situation.
It was, but the lettuce was almost overpowering the egg roll.
Agreed.
And so that's why I wanted to go the second half, because I wanted more of a traditional spicy egg roll.
I agree. When I want an egg roll, I want an egg roll, right? So the lettuce didn't add much except for kept my fingers clean.
And the presentation, it looks, I mean, you can see in the picture.
Was
great. It was great, right?
Yeah, it was great.
It's just, it looked
great.
really
and
good.
Now look, like when I think of night market, I think of like, this is like kind of like, not really street food, but almost, right? Like we're just kind of like, boom, 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 here you go.
Right.
And it's going to be fucking delicious. That's what I think of when I think of night market and street food. But the egg rolls, I don't know. I don't think it really came across correctly. But they were still fucking delicious.
They were still really good.
Oh
Don't get us wrong. Like the things we're
gosh.
nitpicking on here are like
Right.
presentation and the service. And
Is that not what you tuned in for?
I mean,
right?
but it was still really good food. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was the third time that I've been back. So
And we haven't even talked about the best dish yet
Oh,
either.
right. Which was, here we go. I don't even have that pulled up. Do you?
Yeah, it's the Good Luck Tiger Noodles.
Oh, the Good Luck Tiger.
The one that was recommended
okay, wait,
to
so
us.
explain what is in that. Where is
Right,
it?
so we got egg noodles sauteed in a wok with black tiger shrimp, onions, bell pepper, and peanuts. Yeah. If you want to swap that shrimp for lobster, you're paying an additional $40. So don't do that.
Whoa.
Don't do that.
For lobster?
It goes from
Seriously?
27 to 60.
No, we're not doing that. No. Lobster, overrated.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Exactly. Yeah, no, so these noodles, they were more like they were not egg noodles though.
They were not.
They were not like
noodles.
the glass. They were more like udon noodles.
It was just
more that really
It was a
thicker.
thicker noodle, which I wasn't expecting.
But
it was a pleasant surprise.
they soaked up the sauce, which was the winner on this dish, so well. It's like we were both full by the time this entree had come around,
I was done eating by the
but
time
the
it came.
noodles were all gone.
Oh my gosh.
We
It
just
was hot.
kept-
It was
kept
fresh.
picking the noodles off. and-
Oh my gosh. It was so good. I could have done without the peanuts because it was like a full on peanut fest. But I like peanuts. They're fine. But it was so fucking good. And I feel like it was the seasoned wok that did it. I
That's
could
yeah.
taste the wok. And it was I don't know. It was a little charcoaly, a little I don't know. It was so good.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was definitely the
All
winner.
the food was fucking phenomenal.
Right.
It was really good.
Could have done with more spice. I don't know
I
if that
agree.
was if that was me sitting at the table.
Is that probably our doing? Yeah.
Was it-
We could have been like, yeah, give me the spice.
Actually, we definitely want the spice. We
Yeah.
because I think we waffled a little bit on it.
Yeah.
I think they went more tentative because the last thing they wanted was to get a dish sent back at 9:30 at night.
True that.
So that may have been
that.
them going, well, if it's not spicy enough, they'll still eat it.
But
Maybe.
even at 9:30, there were still people walking up
Yeah.
to the host stand. So,
People were still being seated, so they weren't going home.
Right.
They were going home.
Right.
But I don't know. But I mean, it was like that's I think my one complaint about the food was I was expecting this to be spicy because they talk about it all over their menu. It's how
agree.
spicy the food is.
I agree.
And I did not get that out of it. So
Not really.
that's where I was really hoping it would go. But everything else, the food itself, the drinks, the 3 dishes that we had was fine. I think the reason why I hesitate a little bit about thinking, is this a place I would want to go back to, is just because the way they served the food was... Ugh.
But that could have been server error.
That very much could have been.
And we were also there later in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows how long he'd been there?
You know what I feel like this place would be a good place to go to? When you go sit at the bar, and you can sit there and tell the bartender you want a drink, and you tell the bartender, bring me the egg rolls, please.
I will agree with you.
And you order things kind of one dish at a time.
Yeah, I'll agree.
I think that's more of the way I would want to redo this restaurant.
I agree. Okay, so will you redo it? No. Gay gasp. Oh, no.
It's not on my top. I'm not going to avoid it, though.
Okay, so if I just called you up one evening and it was like, hey, I'm craving night market.
I would go.
Will you go?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because you didn't have... The reason why I wanted to take you there was because of this noodle dish that has this special... it's like pastrami. It's like this thinly shaved pastrami and noodles and vegetables, and it is so fucking spicy.
But that was the one that was on special, right?
Would have loved it.
Okay.
And it's off the menu because apparently the chef only gets it from a certain place and they didn't have it at this time.
Okay.
And so that was the reason I wanted to take you. And I wanted you to experience that because you would have been like, fuck, yeah, night market. I'm craving it. That's why I want to go back there.
Yeah, it's not on my craveable, right? But it was good. It was really good.
Now is it on my craveable list? No.
But it has been in the past.
But it has been.
I do honestly, if I categorize it in what restaurants do I want to go hang out at the bar, I would want to go hang out at this bar because all the dishes are meant to be like more shared plates. I feel like you could go with a friend, hang out there at the bar, and just pick off plates one at a time until
100.
you decide you're full, and then leave. Like that.
100.
Of the places we've been, I feel like that would be the best bar plus food experience of any place that we've been.
I agree. Yeah, 100%. Will I go back? Yes. Will I tell all my friends? Yes.
Yeah.
Just like you should do with this podcast. Tell everybody.
Make sure you
tell all your friends.
Make sure you subscribe.
Give them the spiel. Give it to me. How do you do it? Because I've been working on it. But like, I'm not the host here. So like, I need you to like really give it to them good.
Yeah.
Go.
So if you're listening to this podcast anywhere that you like to get your podcasts and you want to see what we're talking about, we do post videos, not videos. We post video. We post pictures of what we're looking at, menu, etc. You can check us out. Search for Food Strip on YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube and you'd rather get it on the go, say, hey, Food Strip would be great during my morning workout.
Absolutely.
Then
right. What are you going to eat after your workout?
Yeah,
go for it.
This is why you're working out.
Right, correct.
So you can go to these restaurants.
Correct, and then you're going to have to work out after you go to the restaurant.
Especially if you eat the way we normally do. Yeah,
go
absolutely.
ahead. Sorry, I interrupted.
You get Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcasts, you can get them all. We're there. Search for Food Strip Podcast.
Hit the bell. Hit the like. I don't know what else goes with that. Obviously, I didn't practice enough.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Oh, see, I was so nervous. Yeah, go ahead.
It's okay.
Just
ring
do
all
my
the
fucking
things.
bell, okay?
So next episode, we're bringing Becky back in.
We are. Okay, can we explain this restaurant? Because
the next restaurant?
Yeah, because it's not something normal. It's kind of a
little bit of a off the beaten path.
I'm going to say it's a dive.
A little bit of a dive.
I'm going to say it's a dive.
But I think we have to leave it there. I don't think we want to give too much away. Exactly. Yeah, so we're heading to a little bit of a dive. We actually brought Becky and my daughter Izzy there as well. So it's the four of us eating.
Yeah.
Really excited to get the take because, as per usual, I think there will be some hot takes about this restaurant.
We most certainly have a hot take. We most certainly have it.
This has been fun. I appreciate everyone listening, and we'll see you next episode.
Bye.
Bye.